Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. And yeah, we still have crappy weather outside, but don't worry about that. I guess that eventually we will have to move. It's not because I don't like the place, it's just because it's raining all the time, and it's kind of bumming me out after a while. But generally everything is ready. We got our anvil mold ready, and we can just stick the anvil here for now. Let's move those bowls right over here out of the way because we'll need to have something to go with the anvil. And aside from that, the shovel head is ready, the prospecting pick head is ready, and the axe head is ready. So we now all have copper tools. So let's just mix all of these with the sticks, and now we're properly prepared. Of course, it's always good to keep the obsidian stone just in case, you never know what happens. And we finally got ourselves another meal ready. Yeah, I was getting a little low on food. I made myself some more arrows and I went on a little hunt. And there we go. We got ourselves some, basically that's just all meat. A meat stew. But delicious nonetheless. And as you can see, the pit kilns are still blazing. Now, what are we going to need? We're going to need some stones. Not just the small rocks, but we're talking about full stones. Now, we already got our little fire pit over here, or charcoal pit, however you want to call it. We're going to be digging on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, this is going to be our diggy mountain. So let's start poking a hole until we can actually see the rocks. Now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make ourselves a cave and go dig on both sides. So there's 2 blocks of rocks in between. Now, let's dig a little deeper on both sides from here on. So that's pretty neat. We got ourselves some granite and some conglomerate stones. Let's do the other side now. Alright, so we got both sides dug, which is I think that one on the right is one deeper. I could kind of adjust it over here. Now from here on, what we want to do is dig in a checkered pattern. And there you go. As you can see, we already had one block. When you have a block that is not held up by anything around it, it will become loose and be released as a full rock. Now with this, when you press H, you can see what you can do with them. You can make conglomerate rock polished. You can make some plain stone of it, baking space. You can make the plain stone oven, but that is all part of the stone bake oven mod. So is the plain stone oven heat distribution. So for now, let's just do the other side. And as you go digging, all the other blocks will start becoming loose. And there we go. Now we have a big assortment of rocks. Now the one that I really wanted was the granite rock. With this, you can make ourselves a granite quern, and this is going to be useful for grinding all sorts of resources, such as the rice that we've been collecting, or the wheat, or any other type of grain. And also, I gotta admit, the polished rocks look sweet. Now, where do I put this? Now, to make the granite quern, you need to put the rocks in this formation with 2 sticks. So let's just do that right away, and we'll get that thing done already. So you can just drop this on the ground, and there you go. Right click on it, you enter your grain over here, and it'll come out over here when it's done. Let's test it out for the hell of it. I'm gonna put the spelt grain in here. Now what you can do is you can hold right click on the top part, and it's gonna manually turn and convert your grain into flour. Now of course in the future there's a way to automate this with the windmill and the gear system, but we're not there yet. And there we go. The spelt flour is ready, fresh for 1.9 years. So we'll just leave it in there for now. This storm is really relentless. It is insane. Thunder all the time. Thunder, I say. But yeah, we'll get bacon soon enough. And right now I got too many stones on me and not enough inventory space. Now what I really need is granite cobblestone. To do that, I just put the granite stones. I spread them around equally, and then I could just slap some blue clay in the middle, and there we go. What we want to do with that is a forge. So let's get that done. And there you go. To be able to make some of the tool that we need, we'll need to have some molds. And let's just slap them down here. Yeah, with these ingot molds, we'll be filling those up with copper. And then when the copper has cooled, we can take them, heat them back up in the forge, and with a hammer and tongs, we'll be able to make other tools. First off, let's get this sucker heating up again, and then we can add 80 copper in there. With 80 nuggets, we'll have a total of 400 units of copper, which is exactly 4 ingots. So let's just wait for that to heat up, and then we can go ahead and pour it into the molds. So with that all nice and warm, let's grab it and let's pour it into our 4 molds. Let's make sure I don't step in it. Oh, the sound. The sound. Rick, I hope you boosted up the volume. Yeah, you better have. And while this is still hot, I'm gonna set another 80 to get ready. And when this will have cooled down, we'll be able to start working on the anvil. And with the projects I have planned for later, I will go and cut some wood in the meantime. I don't say murdering trees, Rick, because it sounds just wrong. I'm saying cutting wood. Oh, they're skeletons. There are skeletons out there. I will not try and attack them. Nope, I will flee. Here are some nice maple logs over there. Let's try and get as many as we can. Well, I got 2 stacks of 16. To begin with, I believe that is good enough. So let's head back home and let's go check on our ingots. They're still quite warm. We'll just wait here a little tad and everything will be okay. While we're waiting for that, might as well read another scroll. Discovered lore letters. Part 1 of 8. Quartermaster's Ledger. Date unknown. Our food stocks are depleted. We've only the dried wolf and rabbit meat left. Largely, we're left to chewing leather now. Our vests, our belts, our boots. We draw our last breaths. The huntsman's corpse managed to trap 2 healthy squirrels and a gray gosling no more than 10 hours ago, I'd wager. It was not nearly enough to feed all the workmen. The one in the mines had to be prioritized, as expected of their labor. Despite the additional meal, their health is declining. We are running out of options. Furthermore, Joseph, Barda, and Yaren were taken this day. They did not go willingly. The others might still have a chance. I have to believe so, for my own sake. Ah, very interesting. That's another letter read. And that one, they don't disappear. Just fill up my inventory. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not going to read too many of these stories at a time there. I might just read 1 per episode if I find some. Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to bore you guys, even though I try to add some effects and make it sound more interesting. Well, apparently I can take them at a certain degree, but I still need to have my my tongs on. There you go. Got 4 of them. Now what we can do is we can put 2 in there right now, and I'll put the other 2 right here in the meantime. So with charcoal in your hand, you shift right click, and then you can set it on fire. And with this, that should heat up the copper ingots nicely. And once they're heated up, we can stick them in there, and then we can mold it to whatever we want. Now, the first thing that I'll want that is well overdue, one of the first things that I like to make is a saw. Because with the logs that you've collected, you can make some planks. And with some planks, you can start making all sorts of recipes. Like the wooden chests that apparently need nails and strips. How do you make those? I guess it's going to be part of the recipes that we can make in the copper anvil. So with that at 1100 degrees, I can take 1, shift right click on top of the copper anvil, and then I choose which recipe I want to do. Like I said, I want the copper saw blade first. So select your hammer, right click to rotate, and then by pressing F, you can choose where to send your little nuggets. Now, a lot of you might think that this is a completely ridiculous way to make it. It is so long and tedious. Maybe, but there is also slight satisfaction at taking the time to make your tools. So let's just shove these little nuggets to the right. We're almost done already for our saw blade. Let's go down and push it to the right afterwards. Then we can start removing the excess. Now, be very careful when you do this. You don't want to accidentally smash the middle of the blade in a place that is not supposed to be removed. Otherwise, your mold is basically screwed. You can use another ingot to put it on there. Let's just do something that I like doing. Alright, you can't see this, but it is the most satisfying thing that I know to do. Oh yeah, I did it. I was too close to it there, but you can cool it in the water. After that, just make sure to retrieve it. So we now have a saw blade. Again, same thing. Stick it in there with the stick. Or maybe the saw blade is completely different. Okay, saw on top, stick underneath, and we got ourselves a saw blade. Now for now, since we still have very limited inventory space, let's go and do the other one. Nails and strips. Why is it that we can do 4 or 8? I'm gonna do 8. Hopefully we'll have enough metal to do the whole thing. Well, apparently the 8 one needs 2 copper. It needs 2 ingots. So let's pick these up, slap it in there, put some more coal, and burn the frickin' thing up. While that is happening, let's grab the other copper that is ready, and we can start pouring it. I guess it wasn't hot enough. Why wasn't that hot enough? That is weird. There you go, now it's hot enough. Just the sound of this pouring. Shut up, wolf. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. I'm gonna have to go out there and do something about that wolf eventually. And there you go, it is ready. Now we can add it on there, and hopefully it's gonna be warm enough so that we can finish our mold. And now that we're done, let's just remove the excess. A lot of waste. There are mods that you can get the little bits back, I believe. Some people play with that. That way all of this excess copper that I'm removing is not going to waste. And there we go. We do have our 8 copper nails. Now another item that is extremely useful is the copper shears. When you want to collect sticks, the shears are the way to go. You'll get a lot more sticks from the little branchy leaves that you cut off. And there you go. Now we've got ourselves our first basic tools. We've pretty much done a good lot of them. There you go. So the shears are cooled down. Now let's do the same with the nails. Oh yeah. That is fun. What is that? What is a baby crab? Hello. Oh, a beardy crab. How you doing? Are you aggressive? Ow. Okay, I guess you are. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna do what needs to be done. Yes. Free food? Nope. Now I gotta go to waste, sir. It seems to be mad and unable to do much. Oh well. Yeah, poor little thing. I know. It's survival, baby. It's survival. And we got ourselves some crab meat. Ooh. And no place to put it, of course. Can these go in here? Yes. Thank you, crab guy thing, for your sacrifice. It is much appreciated. A delicious source of protein once cooked. Okay, what can we do with that? Bakes into an oven. What? Can I not cook it on the fire pit? Oh yeah, okay, that'll work. Let's cook these 3 crab meats, and there you go. Wow, they don't take all that much time to cook once it's right temperature. And with that done, I can chow down. So let's pick up the saw. What you can do is you can stick it in here in your crafting menu, put the wood logs there, and it's going to give you some boards. I might not do the other stack of 16 just yet. And with these boards, you can make yourselves a chest, a wooden chest. And don't ignore all of the other things that you can make with that, like bookshelves and all sorts of amazing things. There will be a wide variety of stuff that you can make. And we'll get to some of these a little later. First things I want to make is the wooden chest. And with that, we'll finally be able to get a little organized. And let's slap the nails in the middle. And we'll be making ourselves a whole buttload of chests. 8 chests to be exact. Now with each chest, you can make some label chests. And to do that, you need to have some signs. And signs are quite easy to do. So we got 8 chests. Let's make 8 signs. And slappity-doo. Now, of course, my inventory's full, but that won't be an issue soon. So with this, there you go. We got ourselves some labeled chests. Now we can start putting things in chests and have it organized. And where am I going to put my chests? I have no freaking clue. This place is a mess. It's full of stuff. But to begin with, I'm finally going to get rid of that thing. And, no, I'm just going to put one thing over here. I just can't. I'm juggling stuff right now. I am juggling stuff because I have too much in my inventory right off the bat. So let's destroy this anvil mold. Hey, might as well stick that in a chest. And I'm going to start putting chests here to begin with. 6, and then maybe another 6 on the other side. Maybe this one, though, I could stick it on my back. I won't do it. It won't do it because it's a labeled chest. I should have kept one. There you go. Maybe I can make an additional chest. So now we have all sorts of inventory space. And we can now label all of these chests as we see fit. To do that, you need to be holding a charcoal. Just shift right click, and you'll be able to write what you need. Wooden stuff, rock stuff. I know the name are not super awesome there, but don't mind me. Molds. Stuff. Miscellaneous stuff. Leather stuff. Grass stuff. I gotta have it on 2 line. That ain't gonna work. And you know what? To begin with, I guess that's gonna be okay. We can always change the names to other stuff as we go along. For now, I just needed some place to put everything. I think we might have some guests. Yet again, my inventory is full. Are these just normal pigs, or are these the I want to kill you pigs? Oh, it's an I want to kill you pig. Hi. No, don't mind me. I got some stuff to do, sir. You're gonna have to wait. All right, so I have sorted everything out. I added a dirt stuff box, a mineral stuff, and I hope you guys know when I call these things stuff on all of them, I'm just messing around, right? Right? Hey, Rick, don't butt into this, all right? Anyways, I didn't realize that I still had this golden treasure chest since the last episode. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's time to liven up the place. Let's put a little painting right over here. Doesn't that look lovely? It does. It looks amazing. Anyways, I'm glad to have things a little bit more sorted out. Now these vessel contents here are mostly empty. Some of them still have food. Why does that one still have bones in them? That's going in the miscellaneous box. For now. There is clearly not enough room in all the boxes that I put down for everything that I require. That will change once the place gets a little bit bigger. So turnips are growing nicely, 3 on 5, and the flax as well. But I did see some nice materials in the last episode that I would like to collect. This is not good. Why are you right outside my freaking house? Can you please move your weird-ass portal out of the way, sir? And that is not a sound that you ever want to hear. If you see a bear, run. Run like your life depends on it, because it does. Never face it. No, not until you're ready. That thing will skin you alive, and it's not going to be pretty. Are you still after me? Okay, decided to back off. Phew. Oh, look what we have here. Well, I need some red currant bushes at home, and there's another one right here. Let's grab those. Those are going to come in handy eventually. Ooh, what do we have here? What is this? Oh, cracked vessel ore. Well, let's just go and grab that. Let's see what we got. We got 2 brown coals. Really, was it worth it? Was it worth all the trouble? Anyways, let's get ourselves out of here. We got a nice skull block out of this. I guess it is worth it, kind of. Oh, that's a lot of berries. You know what? I think we'll be able to make ourselves some red currant berry pies on the next episode. You know, on the last episode, I did see 2... Ooh. I saw 2 columns with a lot of interesting polished stones on there and all that. But, yeah, I can't seem to find them. I think I marked them on the map. I'm just not sure. Well, I guess they can't be too far. I'll come across them again. But first of all, let's go and check this out. Yeah, this is squirreling, guys. This is squirreling at its best. This looks awesome. And it's slate stone brick stairs. And slate stone bricks. Yeah, I think that we can do some blocks with these, but we need some mortar with these pieces of stone, exactly. I don't think I can use those right away. But there are some cracked vessels there. I don't want to fill up my inventory with that because that's not what I came out here to get. I just wanted to stop by this place because it looks kind of very interesting. Even got ladders to go upstairs, which has yeah, loose gears. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take those. And ooh, an H torch holder. My God, this is the first time it's been quiet in a long time. Ugh, I'm really gonna have to move from the other place. Oh, there you go. Constant rain is coming back again. Ah, my God. Well, guys, I didn't find the pillars, but you know what this trip made me realize? I don't want to stay here. It's always raining. It's always so dark and depressing. I want to stay upbeat. I want to see the sunshine. So what are we going to do about that? First of all, I think we're going to chow down on a little bit of food there. And we're going to be thinking about where we want to move. And of course that means we'll have to be carrying all these boxes to these new places and all of these vases. It's going to be a long trip, but I think in the long run it's going to be worth it. And we're going to build a new house fresh. Hey, guess what, Alphonse? Yeah, I'll be moving. Don't turn your back on me, sir. You don't care, do you? You really don't care. Anyways, I'll be sleeping inside of your bed. I'll see you in the morning. And it's still raining. Yeah, this only proves that I'm not staying here. So let's go for a little run. And let's go see and decide where we're going to want to stay from now on. I gotta say, this place is pretty. I love it. It stopped raining here, and I hope that it won't keep raining again. It won't start all over again. Now we got some nice cliffs. We got a nice formation. Maybe kind of build on top of there. I don't know. I'll have to go and make my way up there and see. Don't you do that. Don't you do that, Sky. I'm trying to frickin' find a place where I can live now. Don't you ruin my dreams and hopes. And we are up here. Wow. This is quite a nice view. And we got a nice sort of bridge over here. Got a nice area right around in here. We got water down there. Could actually use this to make our farm. You know, make some artificial waterfalls. That could be sweet. I kind of dig the place. And just the quiet. The quiet, not the constant rain, is freaking good for my ear. I'm having eargasms. Shut up! No, no, shut up! Yeah, I'm having eargasms. Ooh, this is neat. I really dig the spot. I really love it. I gotta say, all of these, they must be holding a lot of minerals. So yeah, guys, I believe this is gonna be it for today. On the next episode, we'll probably have moved a couple of the boxes over here of what we're gonna need to proceed with this project. But until then, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.